Swiss cheese is always better though. If you're looking at, you have to look at it from like a chef's point of view, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, you're watching half of Greta Van Fleet.
What? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. You're watching Greta Van Fleet on Radio Q.
Radio Q. Wir sind der Campus.
Breathe on it.
All right, Josh.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, let's.
This might be a train wreck.
This could be a train. I like train wrecks.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
How did you come up with the idea of black smoke rising? Which clouds of smoke rise in the song?
Well,
are they really
clouds
literal?
of smoke are symbolic and thousands of years old. It's a tale about men and the lessons of history, and how man does not always learn from the lessons of history and can make the same mistakes over and over and over. We see so much war and violence, and it's something that's been happening for so many years. It's like kind of strange that somebody wouldn't learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is the clouds of smoke, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah. It's archetypal symbolism. Yeah.
I like it.
What do you think?
I like
Was that
it.
worth it? Was that good?
I thought it was quite good.
Passed the test?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. Let's see here, Sam. If I can get this thing rolled. Oh, it's long. It's quite a long paper. All right. Can your kind of music be seen as the answer to today's pop rock music?
Yes. Yes, I can. It could be. I mean, it depends how you perceive it. It's either you listen to pop and you listen to rock and you listen to hip hop, listen to everything. There are a lot of people like that, but for us, I think, rock and roll, funk, soul, R&B, all of that stuff it's really what we grew up listening to, and it's still what we listen to. There's a lot of new bands that are really fantastic to incorporate a lot of elements of those things, but I could definitely see rock and roll going back up the charts, 30, 40 years ago, that's all people listened to, and now it's pretty much extinct. So, I think it could be an answer to what's on pop radio currently, and who knows, maybe rock and roll will become pop soon, huh? What do you think?
I hope so. That
would be good.
You know what, every single person I meet says they hope so.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out who's making these decisions.
Who's deciding this? Yeah.
Who says, man, I think everybody's really going to like this.
Right. Well, today, let's see. This is going to be popular today.
This is going to be a pop hit.
Yeah. It's kind of strange. Who makes that decision?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Really.
That's a good question.
This is fun. We should do this more.
Yeah. How do you write songs? Do you usually sit down in a studio, or can inspiration strike when you're inside a hotel room just playing around with a guitar in your hand?
Both.
Everything, all the above.
Our music has been, our stuff has been written both of those ways, and then some, It could be anywhere. I think there's this, when you're submerged in that culture and constantly making that music and out and about, you just kind of, on reflection or experiencing things, you just kind of inspired to, come up with whatever's happening at the time. You write it on the dime, It's kind of like,
and a few songs were actually written on stage.
Yeah,
during a concert.
we always, if it's good enough, it's like, keep that in mind. Let's toy with that later.
Because there's always plenty of room for us jamming around on any given show, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes we stumble across a riff that's like, wow.
Yeah, it's like a non-stop process. Writing will just take place as we go. Yeah.
So it strikes when you never know.
Yeah, it does. It does. I think I'm feeling one coming on.
Oh,
right now.
Oh, that was taken.
That's taken.
What's that song called?
I don't know. It was a big band's wartime thing.
That's good stuff. Good stuff.
Dancing music. Which song on your album should I hear first?
Ooh,
Sam?
to be quite honest,
Tricky.
as far as this is tricky, but as far as Greta Van Fleet goes, I think This is tough. As simple as the song Highway Tune is, and how it doesn't really reflect a lot of the dimensions that we like to implement, it's a really good introduction song, just because it's to the point, it's rock and roll, it doesn't bullshit, puts it all out there.
I think it
right?
probably embodies out of what is out now, what we have released into the world. I think that song is more Greta Van Fleet-esque than I think the other stuff, you know, in a way.
Yeah, yes, but once you do listen to Highway Tune and get that one out of the way, you should probably do Black Smoke Rising.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yes.
What were you saying?
I was at Highway Tune.
Oh, what the fuck would you say? No, Black Smoke Rising for me, I think, is that one. It's more Greta Van Fleet-esque. Highway Tune is ridiculous.
I should probably take this one. Oh.
What do you think?
Why does the song Highway Tune work without a chorus? What's the reason behind that? Was it too ordinary for you guys? You know, that's a good question, isn't it? I didn't realize it didn't have a chorus. It doesn't really have a chorus, does it?
Huh.
It only has a bit of a bridge, and I wish it goes back into...
You're right, it doesn't. Wow.
The answer to that question is we don't know.
We don't really
have
know.
No idea.
I have not a clue. I wish we could answer that one.
Yeah, we just don't know.
That was, I think, the first song we ever wrote. I think it's probably 5 years old.
Yeah, we just didn't...
So I don't think we really knew what we were doing, to be honest.
You will join the lineup of the German Rock am Ring Festival this year, alongside 30 Seconds to Mars, the Foo Fighters, Bad Religion, and many more. Is it one of your highlights this year? I think it is.
I think so.
I have heard some absolutely incredible things about this festival, and just the scale of the whole thing, right?
That may be part of the experience, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be an incredible festival. I hear nothing but crazy, wild. I've seen stuff, you know, on the interweb and things. I've seen pictures and stuff. Like, wow.
Great tales. Great tales.
Yeah. All right. What are we doing? We turn now.
Watch this. Have yourself a lovely little Christmas.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Is Greta Van Fleet the reincarnation of Led Zeppelin?
No.
Why?
I think people do draw a lot of similarities between the sounds of Greta Van Fleet and Led Zeppelin. But, you know, we grew up listening to all the same stuff, I'm sure, that they did. Like, we were listening to Big Bill Broonzy, like Taj Mahal, B.B. King, you know, all the classic blues guys like Robert Johnson, Freddie King.
Pretty old folky stuff.
Yeah, a lot of old folk.
Things like that.
So I think that is where the biggest similarity is drawn. Even though, as far as I'm concerned, wait for the album, and then you can judge that.
Yeah.
So don't take my word for it.
But isn't it fantastic if you hear Greta Van Fleet sounds like the legendary Led Zeppelin?
I know.
It is fantastic.
Worst things could have happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's fucking Led Zeppelin.
Led
It's
Zeppelin
awesome.
is probably the greatest rock band in history.
Yeah.
So that is a massive compliment.
It's a
You
huge
know, coming from
compliment.
anybody.
We're hugely honored. You know what I mean? It's like, okay.
Oh, this is a classic.
All right, shoot.
Where does the name Greta Van Fleet come from? You know what? This one's you.
Yeah, I got
This is you.
I got this. So it came to me in a dream one night. There was this there's an older woman that lived in town, and she still lives in town. I don't know what she's up to these days. She's 80-something now.
Yeah,
she's up in the town elder kind of, and we had been trying to come up with a name for a long time, and we had his first official festival that we were gonna play, or first official gig, you know, and so we had to have a name, and we had to have one by tomorrow, you know, and our original drummer, who was with us for a year, came back from lunch with his grandfather, who said something about, I'll drop you off for practice and everything, or, you know, rehearsal, and but I'm gonna go chop wood for Greta Van Fleet. So it's a Dutch name, you know. And we took the N out of Gretna because we knew that people weren't. It would automatically translate to people as Greta anyway.
Yeah.
Greta somehow is just too damn tricky. And so, we playing downtown at our hometown, right? You know, and in this old hall that we would play at, Fisher Hall, for The name was on the marquee, you know, Greta Van Fleet. So people kept calling her house, going, are you playing the hall or something? Apparently she plays.
She's like a dulcimer
Dulcimer.
player.
So yeah, and so she had to go down to see what was going on, you know, because her name's on this marquee.
Like, what's all this
She
hoopla?
brought her husband. She really loved it. She, for like an 80-year-old woman, sat through 2-3 hours of a rock and roll show. You know,
It was insane.
she gave us a go ahead. It was fantastic.
They were trying to find I think a hole to leave in, but we didn't really take breaks back in those days. This was like 2012 or 2013.
Yeah. No, we would go for like 4 or 5 hours. So I don't know.
It was good. It was good. It was good times.
Radio Q im Internet www.radioq.de